Welcome, Shadow Seekers, to American Shadows, Crimes and Chronicles. Today, we're unearthing a tale that'll haunt your thoughts long after it ends. Whether you're glued to the screen or just listening in, you're in for a wild ride through history's darkest corners. If you're new, hit subscribe to join our mission of exposing America's hidden truths. Regulars, your likes fuel our journey into the unknown. Now, let's peel back the layers of time and reveal the secrets beneath. Ready? Let's begin. Lizzie Borden took an axe, the mystery behind the murders. Hello friends, you're watching American Shadows, and today we're traveling back to a sweltering summer day in 1892 that would etch itself into American true crime lore forever. Our destination? Fall River, Massachusetts, where one of the most infamous double murders in U.S. history was about to unfold. What dark forces could drive a respectable spinster to brutally murder her father and stepmother? How did a gruesome crime in a quiet New England town captivate the nation for over a century? And why does the name Lizzie Borden still send chills down our spines today? Before we delve into this blood-soaked tale of family, murder, and enduring mystery, I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to all of you who support our work. Your likes, comments, and shares help us bring these shadowy corners of history to light. Your engagement fuels our passion for uncovering the stories that have shaped our nation. Thank you truly for being part of this journey. Now, let's step back in time to that fateful day in Fall River. Imagine, if you will, the oppressive heat of August 4th, 1892. The air hangs thick and heavy, much like the tension in the Borden household at 92 2nd Street. Inside this seemingly respectable Victorian home, a powder keg of resentment is about to explode. Andrew Borden, a successful but frugal businessman, his second wife Abby, and his daughters Lizzie and Emma live in an uneasy détente. The sisters, both in their 30s and unmarried, a scandalous state in Victorian America, harbor a deep-seated resentment towards their stepmother and their father's tight-fisted ways. As the morning unfolds, a series of ordinary events take on sinister significance. Andrew leaves for his morning walk. Abby climbs the stairs to clean the guest room. She never comes back down. Andrew returns home and settles on the sofa for a nap. By 11:10 a.m., both Andrew and Abby Borden lie dead, their skulls crushed by a hatchet-like weapon. It's Lizzie who raises the alarm, calling out to Bridget Sullivan, the family maid. Someone's killed father. The scene that greets them is gruesome beyond imagining. Andrew's face is nearly split in two, bearing the marks of 11 savage blows. Upstairs, Abby's body is discovered, her head mutilated by an astounding 19 strikes. As news of the murder spreads, suspicion quickly falls on Lizzie. But could this Sunday school teacher really be capable of such savagery? Consider this. The day before the murders, Lizzie had attempted to purchase prussic acid, a deadly poison. She claimed it was to clean a sealskin cloak. Innocent explanation or sinister foreshadowing? The investigation unfolds amid a media frenzy, one of the first cases to receive such widespread coverage. Lizzie's story is inconsistent. She claims to have been in the barn when her father was killed, yet the dusty loft shows no signs of recent entry. Days after the murders, she burns a dress, claiming it was stained with paint. But was it really paint, or something far more incriminating? In the basement, police discover several potential murder weapons. The killer's axe among them, perhaps, but curiously, despite the brutality of the crimes, no blood is found on Lizzie. How could someone commit such a frenzied attack and emerge spotless? On August 11th, Lizzie is arrested and charged with the murders. Her trial, beginning on June 5th, 1893, becomes a national sensation. For 15 days, the country is riveted. The prosecution paints a picture of a woman driven to violence by greed and resentment, seeking financial independence from her miserly father. The defense portrays Lizzie as a gentle soul, incapable of such brutality, emphasizing the lack of blood evidence on her person. In a shocking turn, the all-male jury acquits Lizzie after just over an hour of deliberation. But does this verdict really solve the mystery, or does it merely deepen it? The Borden murders cast a long shadow over American culture, inspiring a chilling rhyme that echoes through playgrounds to this day. Lizzie Borden took an axe, gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. After her acquittal, Lizzie and Emma bought a grand house in Fall River's fashionable Hill District. They named it Maplecroft and lived there in relative seclusion. Lizzie attempted to integrate into society, but was largely ostracized. The townspeople never forgot, never forgave. When Lizzie died on June 1st, 1927, she left behind an estate valued at over $250,000, a fortune that did little to clear her name. But why does this case continue to fascinate us? Perhaps it's the enduring mystery. Despite an extensive investigation, no murder weapon was ever conclusively identified. Or perhaps it's the way the case challenged societal norms, highlighting the clash between Victorian-era expectations of women and the brutal nature of the crime. Over the years, alternative theories have emerged. Could Bridget Sullivan, the maid, have been the true culprit? Or perhaps an unknown intruder? The lack of conclusive evidence keeps the debate alive, fueling endless speculation among criminologists and historians. Today, the Borden house stands as a macabre tourist attraction, a bed and breakfast where true crime enthusiasts can sleep in the very rooms where the murders took place. But as guests lay their heads on those infamous pillows, do they ponder the questions that still haunt us? This is American Shadows, where we peer into the darker corners of our nation's past. Until next time, consider this. In the Borden case, the court of law and the court of public opinion reached vastly different verdicts. Which do you trust? And in the end, does it matter? For in the shadow of such brutal murders, can there ever truly be justice? Remember, sometimes the most chilling stories are those that remain unresolved. And the next time you hear someone recite that infamous rhyme about Lizzie Borden, take a moment to consider the tragic reality behind the legend. The truth, as always, may be darker than we dare imagine.